Hi Sag, my name's Jason. Thanks for visiting my channel. This is your general reading for the month of November 2018. I've given the cards a pretty good shuffle. Let's get straight into it. See what November's got for you. You go into the month of November with the Death card. Something's finished. If it hasn't finished yet, it's just about to. You've seen it coming, haven't you? It could be a relationship, could be a job, could be just a project, could be a state of mind, a way of thinking, a habit, which is it's just ended now, okay, or just about to end, and you can see it coming. All right, so the Death card is a good card because it brings something new in, okay? Let's have a look at your challenge for the month of November. Your challenge for the month of November is to avoid this bickering of the Five of Wands. Look at the Five of Wands here. These people, they're not really fighting about anything serious. Look, they're just tapping those sticks together. No one's understanding each other. They've just got nothing better to do. Are you in like an office gossip situation, Sag, and it's just getting a bit much and you just want to get out of there, looking at all this conflict around you, and you're really pretty good at avoiding that sort of stuff, Sag, but you've got to try. It looks like you've got yourself tied into it somehow, and so your challenge this month is to get out of it. Okay, get out of that Five of Wands energy. This is just quibbling and squabbling over stuff that's not really important. Okay, that's that I'm getting the message I'm getting for that. Your fears for the month of November, Sag. Page of Wands. Okay, Page of Wands is actually a pretty good energy. Looks like you want to get something started, but looks like you don't have enough resources just yet, or you're worried about where the resources are coming from. So even though the Page of Wands has great ideas and enthusiasm and can follow through pretty well sometimes, it looks like you don't have the resources to get this thing going, whatever it is that you want to get going, okay? So you're planning ahead anyway, but you're a bit worried that you won't have the wherewithal, the enthusiasm to finish it all off, or it's something about the money. Where are you going to get the resources and the time to kick this project off, whatever it is that you're working on, or this? And if this is a person, okay, if this is a person, they could be a fiery young kind of energy coming in, and you might be feeling as though they're competition for you. Okay? So that might ring a bell for some of you. Okay, the best attitude to take for the month of November. Now look, this card here is the Five of Cups. It's a card of regret. Now, of course, you're not going to be asked to regret anything, but you are being asked to turn around and look at the bright side of things. Okay, so you can see this person here looking down at those three spilt cups in front of him, okay, and he's not noticing those two full cups behind him. Okay, this card in this position is asking you to turn around, pick up those two cups, and just make the most of what's going on. Okay, all is not lost. There's still a bit there to salvage for you. Okay, we'll have a look at that later and see where we can take that. And the result of all that at the end of November, Page of Swords. There we go. So the Page of Swords always reminds me of someone who's enthusiastic and fighting against the system. Look at this page here, young, enthusiastic energy and going against the wind. See the wind, the trees in the background blowing one way, and here's the Page of Swords standing against it, as though he's fighting the system, fighting the bureaucracy. So by the end of the month, you could have a fight on your hands. But Sag, you love a bit of a battle. Okay, you'll be fighting the good fight. I'm getting the feeling you'll be standing up for a good cause or some cause that's important to you. Okay, and you might have to be a speaker for them. Okay, and you might be feeling a little inexperienced in the role. But if it's not you doing this for these people, who whatever this cause is, then there may not be anyone else to do it. So it looks like you will have that responsibility. Okay. So let's have a look and find out, what is this Death card all about? Why is the Death card here? What has happened or what has ended or what might begin. Something has died for something to begin. We'll see what comes out. Okay, right, yeah. So there could be the start of a new partnership. So there could be the end of one partnership, okay, so the death of one partnership and the beginning of another one. Now, it could be a romantic partnership, or it could be a business partnership. Okay, have a look at the two people there. It looks like a pretty good, protected by the universe kind of energy. Have a look, the winged lion there is covering both of them as though protecting them from whatever might be out there. And those two snakes around that staff, called the caduceus, that is an ancient symbol of trade, of equal give and take. And the Two of Cups represents a relationship marked by equal give and take. Okay, so it's a really good card to have. So perhaps something's ended here and this has been allowed to begin because of this death. So that's sort of a good news kind of a card, really. Let's have a look at the Five of Wands. What are these people squabbling about? And what is the challenge? How can we clarify this Five of Wands? What are we getting out of this? Why is the Five of Wands here? Okay. Someone, perhaps you, or perhaps the group that you're with, they're not seeing the opportunities presented to them. Have a look at this person sitting there against that tree, all morose, looking at those three cups, not seeing this other cup which is being offered to him by the universe. Okay, so perhaps these people are squabbling about whatever it is they're squabbling about, but they're missing an opportunity somewhere. Okay, and they're not seeing what they have in common rather than they're not seeing what they have in common. They're concentrating on what they don't have in common, and they're squabbling a little bit. See here? Okay, so they can be two negative cards here, can't they? All this squabbling here, but they're not seeing this beautiful offer from the universe. Right? I suppose the challenge is to help these people see that, because Sagittarius, I'm getting the feeling that you are the negotiator, you are the mediator here. I'm thinking that's going to be your job, is to mediate this and help this squabbling group see this opportunity. Okay. Page of Wands. Why is a Page of Wands here? As a fear. Okay, there's a decision needs to be made which is going to start something brand new. It's an opportunity. The Ace of Swords is about something, an opportunity which needs to be started or can be started, but something's going to go. So that sword will have to come down and cut something to allow this new start to come in. And you might be a bit worried that this sword might cut off some kind of relationship perhaps with this energy here. So we've got this energetic, enthusiastic person here, okay, and I'm thinking you're a bit worried that they can be competition for you. And then there's this Ace of Swords, which may come down as a decision made about something which is going to give a fresh start, perhaps to this person, which you don't want. And that's just a fear. Competition. Is that anything to do with this squabbling here, Sag? Anything to do with that squabbling up there? About not taking this opportunity? About not wanting this competition here? Not wanting the decision to go their way? Tell me, leave a comment. Five of Cups. Okay, so some pretty negative cards here. Well, the feeling I'm getting from is pretty negative. This one here says you're a pretty optimistic kind of a sign, probably the most optimistic in the deck, really, in the zodiac. So your best attitude, you don't really need to be told this, is to turn around, see those two cups and make the most of what's left over. Okay, can we go a bit deeper on that? Can we clarify, what do we mean by just turning around and picking up these two cups? What is the nature of these two cups? Can we have some clarification there? Clarification of this Five of Cups here. Okay, so you have the power as a king, okay? You have the power to make the decisions. You're in control. So try not to be down in the dumps and depressed by this person, okay, by this kind of energy here, you are in control of the decisions that you make, okay? And this card in this position is just asking you to recognize that and take responsibility. And I think you will, Sag, because you're a Sag, okay? And for the result, we have the Page of Swords, okay? So you might have to fight the good fight, all right? Fight the good fight, Sag. What's the fight about? What's the fight about? Why is the Page of Swords here? There's a Page of Swords here for Sagittarius. Okay. You're going to be victorious, whatever it is. Okay, so you fight that good fight, whatever it is. It's not coming to me at the moment. But you've got this Six of Wands energy. The Six of Wands represents victory. It represents status. People looking up to you, following you, moving along with you. Look at them. He's got the whole crowd with him here. This person's sitting up straight and proud. They've gone against the powers that be, and they've won. Look at that, okay? And that's the energy that you can have at the end of the month of November, Sag. I hope that resonates for you. Talk to you in December.